Things I wish I knew before my 20s. So why the hell did I listen to him? And I created a lot of debt for myself. That was my moment to get up and leave. Y'all gonna think my IQ level is at a 0, which it probably was at the time. You know I ain't used to cause why did I wild out over $2,000? I'm at Stony Rivers. Ruth Chris. Say yourself as long as you can. Don't be like me, be better than me, boo. You need to try and start getting your life together at 2 years old. Get the BBL. Stay with your mammy. Okay, your mama yell at you now, you on Primaries.com. I bet them prices make you get off.
If you had a twin, I would still choose you. I don't want to rush into it if it's too soon, but I know you need to get done if you come on. Yeah. Sorry if I'm way less friendly. I got niggas trying to end me. Oh, yeah. I spilled all my emotions tonight. I'm sorry. Rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? We just need a face to face. You can pick.
You know what I do not like about this whole TikTok ban? The fact that we can go to any data broker's website right now and buy anyone's data for a little or nothing, and it's completely legal. Big companies with poor security are getting hacked every single day, and your personal information is being sold on the dark webs. So spammers, scammers, and identity thieves can target at you, and they can face 0 jail time, no consequences. Now, if the government could ban TikTok, why won't they protect us from these similar practices? Unfortunately, it's on us to protect ourselves, and that is why I use today's sponsor, Aura. Aura does all the hard work. I don't gotta do nothing, keeping me safe online all the time. They will identify data brokers who are selling my information. I say just give Aura a few weeks and you'll definitely stop seeing your information on these sites when you search yourself, which will lead to less spam, which is so annoying. As someone who gets scam texts over and over, I'm still wondering how they get my number. Aura is also monitoring the dark web and alerting me whenever my personal information is exposed. They snitch, I like that. And they're gonna let me know fast if anybody is trying to use my information to access my bank account and credit cards and etc. I'm just sitting back and thinking upon that time 3 years ago on Christmas Day, somebody got into my bank account and booked Ubers. But that was back when I was unprotected, so it was likely to happen. Plus, they will give me up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario happen. The Aura app also has a VPN with 100+ hour locations. Does your current VPN have all these other features too? Or do you even have a VPN? You can go to my link down below to try 14 days for free. That's more than enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal data is exposed. Just try. So tiptoe down to the description box and click that link, okay? All right, I'm gonna let y'all go into the vlog now. Bye-bye. Hey. How y'all doing? Woo! It's your girl Ava Galore with the itchy head. We're gonna pull the girls out and we gonna talk mainly for my young girls out there. I didn't really have anybody to talk to me growing up about important stuff. I didn't really have that person, so Auntie Ava can be a little mentor or something. I don't know. If y'all need me to be, let me know. You know, it's gonna cost you. Just give me a little bag of seafood boil and I'm gonna drop. So I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna drop some gems for you. You know, so I didn't really have anybody telling me nothing growing up. I had to just go based off the experience. I just had to up. Oh, let me make a disclaimer. YouTube do not want to see me win. Okay, the whole month of February and March, which is last month and this March, I have not really been getting monetized for my vlogs or nothing because well, not all of the vlogs, but most of the vlogs that I've been putting out, I don't know why they picking with me, but they're picking with me. I don't know for sure what it all is, but lately it's been inappropriate language. So I guess now all of a sudden YouTube want to turn into TikTok. So now we have to say words like unalived and F-bomb and all this. I don't know. Or maybe I just gotta stop cussing. I'ma try. You know, we're gonna try with this video. I'm gonna try and stop cussing. Talking is not even fun if you don't drop a few. Like, that's boring. Like right now I'm currently waiting back on a review from a vlog, because I'm like, I'm gonna request a review every time, because what are you talking about? Why are you demonetizing my videos? I don't work hard for them to put them up and not get paid for them. If that's the case, I wouldn't put them up at all. Well, no, I love y'all, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna be wasting my time and energy and I can't get paid for this stuff. That is stupid. They're saying my mouth is on fire and I need to put it out. And honestly,
middle finger to my haters. Are you bitch jealous? Fuck y'all. Been knew I was.
leave me alone. Like I said, y'all, I didn't really have anybody to really talk to me growing up, like, about important stuff. Nobody prepped me for life. I just had to go through stuff and I had to learn. Mind you, I'm only 22 and I'm already looking for the reset button for my 20s, because this stuff is crazy. I got my little notes. I jotted down some stuff because I wanted to really get in y'all butt so y'all can listen to me. Things I wish I knew before my 20s. I hate doing my makeup for no reason. Y'all look, y'all like y'all. Don't rush and get a finance car. If you have a car that's cash. How can I, okay, hold on. Do not rush and get a finance car if you have a perfectly fine car. Don't get a finance car if you have a cash car that works perfectly fine. Even if it don't work perfectly fine, just do the work to, you know, just do the little tweaking if it's worth it. Okay, if it need a new engine, take it to the junkyard. Not much maintenance problems. You know, you do have to do a little tweaking and stuff like that every now and then, but do them tweaks. If it need a new engine, take it to the junkyard. Do the tweaks and keep the car. I know y'all probably in your head like, who the hell would do something like that? Me. It was me. I always just wanted something new. Like, I just want something new. Like, I always just was unsatisfied, unfulfilled. The moral of the story, Ava graduated high school and her daddy got her a car. A lot of people who've been subscribed to me for a long time, they already know the little blue car with the pink seats. My mama literally just sold it like a couple months ago. Imagine when she sold it, it was still working perfectly fine. The car has never died on us, and I got it back in 2021. I graduated high school, and one thing about my daddy, if he don't do much, that's something that he always likes to do. He still talks about that car. He's so proud of that investment anyway. Child, let it go. So he be really proud of his kids. So he just gives us a car, you know, because once you graduate high school, now it's time to get a job, but you need to weigh back and forth to the job. So he give you a little car so you can move around. Of course, I was using my car for everything but what I needed to use it for. Okay, as soon as I got the car, I quit the job. Now I'm rolling up on niggas all day. I had a little fun back in my day. I just wanted a new car. I'm like, I don't want this raggedy ass car. I built my credit up. After I moved into my own spot, I went and got me a car. And I didn't have nothing to do with the old car, so I just gave it to my mom. I took on a lot of responsibilities and I created a lot of debt for myself. But, you know, it's all right. It's not, but it's all right. And there's nothing wrong with upgrading your life and wanting better, but make sure you know what you're doing. Because going into my next point, do your homework on financing a car. This friend that I went to high school with had just recently got a new car. And I'm like, oh, you just got a new car? Where you get that from? You know, my credit is 700 at the time. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready. Like, what? You just encouraged me. He told me the car lot. And when I catch him, I'm beating him up. I went to the car lot. And there was this black man that ended up helping me and me over at the same time. And effing me over at the same time. I'm sorry. He put me in a car with a car note so high. Man, y'all. Man, y'all. I don't know nothing. I don't even know if the car is a good car. I I don't know nothing. I didn't look at nothing. All I did was test drove it and said, this is better than what I pulled up here with, so I want it. I didn't care. Like, I came there and told him, hey, I want a $300, $200 car now. He was like, you're not going to get that. That was my moment to get up and leave. I was telling him, I have money to put down. And he was just like, no, do the no money down. He wasn't the one that was going to be paying my car note every month, so why the hell did I listen to him? I did the no money down, and my car note was through the roof. The price I was paying monthly is too embarrassing to say. Y'all gonna be like, Ava is fucking crazy. And then paying the insurance on it was crazy, which caused me to drop the insurance because like it was too much. Like it was a little bit too much, you know. So anyway, I just let anybody talk and manipulate me. That's why if you go to a car dealership, go with somebody. Go with a trusted adult. They didn't have to do me like that. Especially my credit score was almost like 800. They didn't have to do me like that. Do your homework on the APR rates. Is it APR or ARP? The interest or whatever. The price of the car that it ended up like the full price that I was gonna have to owe the bank that I financed through. You could get a Range Rover for the price that I was. You could literally get a foreign car with the price that it ended up being altogether that I was going to owe my bank. And I'm not going to state that price either because it's embarrassing. Y'all going to think my IQ level is at a 0, which it probably was at the time. Next point, Zont. And this goes back to me talking about how I put myself in so much debt. I got a credit card because I was trying to build credit so I could move out my mama's house, right? Remember that part? Yeah. I built the credit, but I didn't know that it was going to increase my credit line. Once you do a good job with your credit card and you pay it back every month. So I had a limited credit card, which means, and this is good for building your credit, y'all. This is how I got my life together in 6 months. Literally, I got a credit card in April, which means I had no credit. I was living with my mama. I had no credit, living with my mama. I applied for a credit card in April. By October, I had an apartment and a car. So that's like 6 months to upgrade your life. All you gotta do is get a credit card. I got mine from Discover with a $200 credit limit because I think that's all they're gonna give you if you don't have credit anyway. They're not gonna give you all this money. So $200 credit limit, only spend 60% of that $200. Do pull out your calculator because I don't know what that is. Spend 60% of that $200, pay it all back in full every month. That shouldn't be hard because like I said, they only give you $200 and you should only be spending 60% of it. Pay it back in full. What you spent, pay the whole thing back. Pay it on the exact day that it's due. That's the fastest way to build credit. In 6 months, you'll be at 800 credit score. But they will increase your credit. So I didn't know that. So one day, I'm already on my way to Target. I checked my credit card because I'm about to buy some stuff. I see $2,000. You know I ain't used to. Cause why did I wow out over $2,000? But girl, to a 20-year-old girl, I was rich, honey. I was like, hold on. I was already on my way in Target with tea. I called them to make sure. Oh shit! I called them to make sure it wasn't a mistake. I'm like, yeah, I'm up right now. 2 bands. You sure this ain't no mistake? They said, girl, this ain't no mistake. You done a good job paying us back. We increased your credit limit. I went crazy, and it was around Christmas time. So, and then I had just got denim. Girl, denim had strollers, car seats, toys, clothes, baby. Up under that Christmas tree went crazy. Man, y'all, he don't got none of that stuff no more. Okay? That's what man did. He don't got none of that stuff no more. Didn't worry all that shit about you. Excuse me, stuff. Where's all that stuff about you? Girl, I didn't just spit it on him. I was eating out every day, Domino's to the house, girl. I was eating at every restaurant I desire, whining and dining. I'm at Stony Rivers, Ruth Chris. Girl, I was sitting up at every fancy restaurant at the bar, ordering 5 and 6 lemon drops, leaving out drunk as hell with a to-go box with salmon inside of it. I'm not saying don't get a credit card. I'm saying when they increase your credits, because it will happen, or when you increase it, or when you get approved for a crazy amount, just be careful. You think you're gonna be responsible. Trust me, I thought too. I thought too, mamas. Now I'm gonna get a little bit in y'all business. Some of y'all, it might be too late, but for the ones who's not too late, walk with me, walk with me. Keep that monkey to yourself until you get married. And I know a lot of people are just like, oh, marriage is too far away. Who said that? Who said that? Marriage gonna be far away if you keep giving that thing up, because who gonna wanna put a ring on your finger? You f***ed out. Ooh. At the end of the day, do you. This is just my advice for y'all. It's nothing out here. The dating pool is full of piss and shit, and all these men is dirty down there. Say yourself as long as you can. Don't be like me, be better than me, boo. Let's prioritize marriage and stop all this show me how you f*** my baby daddy. Like, honestly, because think about it. How far has that gotten you? You ain't even get a piece of chocolate this Valentine's Day, so I think you need to put that monkey up. The people I was hunting was never my boyfriend, and they never wanted to be my man. So that really makes this whole thing a waste of time, because what we hunting for? Take some time to learn yourself. Before trying to get in a relationship, make sure you took some time to yourself. To learn yourself, know what you want, know what you don't want, know what's your favorite food, know what you don't like, know what you do like, know what's your favorite restaurant. Know yourself, okay? That was one of my struggles. I didn't know who the hell I was. I wasn't trying to figure it out. I just wanted a man first, baby. Take yourself on dates first. Give yourself flowers first. Learn yourself, take yourself out, give yourself flowers, so when a man come around and do it, it's just pleasure. You won't be so willing to stick and stay around with somebody, because boo, I know who I am. All of this courting that you doing, I've been doing that to myself before you came around. So if you can't treat me right, I'm gonna go back to being alone. It ain't a thing. Enjoy your singleness. Try new foods. I found out I like sushi. I just pulled up to a sushi spot one day. I'm like, I want to try sushi. I tried. I'm like, this is so good. Like, that type of stuff, y'all. Do that type of stuff. I don't know. It's a pro and a con, because I didn't became too independent. My whole vibe just be like, nigga, I don't need you. And I be wanting the man to know that too. Like, I don't need you. So when you come around here, be on your best behavior. Yeah. I'll let a man know that 20 times a day. As soon as we wake up out the bed, I'll roll over. I don't need you, but good morning. The next point is start figuring out what you want to do while you're young. Me personally, I started taking my career route. I remember the day I did it. July 27, 2019. I was 16 years old. I got on my knees. I prayed to God. I said, God, what should I do? I want to start getting my life together. I'm 16 years old. I have 2 years till I graduate high school. Can you help me figure out what I want to do? Like, can you help me out choose a career path? Because I did not want to be one of those people who just did not know. Like, you know, after high school, because I knew I did not have a desire for college. I never, ever, 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 ever had a desire for college. I didn't have a major that I even wanted to pursue. Like, I knew for a fact I did not want to go to college. So I'm just like, I do not want to be those kids who just graduate high school and just be freaking lost, so they hanging out at the high school every day. I ain't say that, but I'm just saying, I know some people that just still be at the high school like, get away from them kids. I'm just so scared of being a failure. So I was praying to him. I was 16 years old. I didn't really know God like that. And then the next day I started my YouTube channel July 28th. You can go down to the bottom of my video 6 years ago. You can see the first video July 28th or 5 years ago. One of those. I made my first YouTube video with my sister. We did a swimsuit haul. Girl, yes. It's like it hit me out of nowhere. I tried to figure out what I wanted to do when I was 16 years old. I'm still a little lost. So obviously 16 years old was too late. You need to try and start getting your life together at 2 years old. When you're about 24 months. Because 16 years old is too late. And you got to start prepping before that. 2 years old is a good time to start. If you want a head start in this economy, it's a recession. It's too much going on. 2 years old. Or your ass is grass. Because obviously 16 years old wasn't early enough. So if you know a 2-year-old right now, let them know. Then what do you want? Get your ass down. And another thing, never get pregnant at 20 years old. I'm so sick of him. Our next point, get the BBL. I'm not the one to come here and tell you about your body. I'm not going to be the one to come here and give you positive advice about your body. Go to the gym. Drink the protein shake. I'm still immature on this side. Baby, I love me a triple dipper. Take it, I don't know. We're gonna move on from this topic, because honestly, I'm on the first thing smoking when I get an extra $10,000 to spare that I don't gotta do nothing with, on my way to Miami. And when you see me coming back rolling in the wheelchair with my butt cushion, looking like I'm in excruciating pain, rolling through the airport in a little wheelchair, just be quiet, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't record me. Don't say nothing, because I told y'all I'm going to go get me a big hard ass. Let me stop there. It ain't gonna be hard, I don't think. Yeah. What else, girl? Next point for they cancel me. Choose your friends wisely. And I'm gonna tell y'all where I went wrong with that, y'all. Okay, so I had this friend. Basically, I was friends with her for 10 years, from when I was 9 all the way till I was 19. That was my girl through thick and thin. All we did was really argue. Then we got back cool. It was really toxic, but that was my girl, and I was gonna stick beside her. Basically, what I'm trying to say, it was a big waste of my time, but you know, everything happens for a reason. I don't regret being, you know, friends with her for 10 years, but she just showed me what not to look for in friends. Like, I don't know, I learned a lot from it. So obviously, you know, everything happens for a reason. I learned a lot from that friendship. And a lot of that stuff was my fault. At the time, I was a follower, not a leader. When we got into high school and we wasn't so innocent anymore, and now we doing things and indulging in things and doing this and doing that, doing that. Now we 16, 17 years old, and so now we getting into some mess. But you know, at that time, I should have just withdrew from the relationship, but I kept it in my mind, like, we've been friends for so long, I can't stop being friends with her. I can't stop being friends with her. This is my girl. We've been friends since we was in elementary school. And so that's, I kept the history in my head. Now knowing, like, girl, what this girl is doing is not some stuff of you. Like, this is not some stuff that you would do. Like, this is not you. It wasn't my cup of tea. Like, if you uncomfortable, if you indulging in something because your friend is indulging in it and you're uncomfortable, but it's your friend, so you still doing it, you're people pleasing, you're lost, you don't know who you are, you don't have your own identity, you don't have your own mind. All of those things is what was me when I was younger. And when I mean younger, I mean like middle school, high school. So I finally just cut ties with her when I was 19, because I was finally finding who I was, because I was getting closer with God. And when I was getting closer with God, that's one of the first people that he told me had to go. I'm like, no, not my Shayla. Girl, she had to go. And then when I got away from the situation and I looked back on it, and I was like, damn, that's why you told me she had to go. All that shit that we was doing wasn't normal. I didn't really know if that person don't match your vibes to get away. That wasn't my thing back then. Now I'm gone. You will see me or you not. I don't f around. I get down out of way. When you don't have morals and you don't have respect for yourself and you don't have boundaries, you don't choose your friends wisely at all. You're actually just choosing anybody. You're just letting anybody that gives you some attention, you calling them your friend. They not your friend. They not your friend at all. I grew up and I found out who I was, and I found out that I don't like this and I don't do this type of stuff, and I no longer want to live this life no more, and I'm out of this. And it only happened when I got some Jesus in my life. He really opens your eyes. And I had to cut some people off I never thought I had to cut off. I cried like a dog the day I had to stop being friends with her. I'm gonna put the video in here, but not too much. I cried like a dog. It felt like death. If you are not compatible with that person, do not force it. Why would you do such a thing? Looks like we got some unfriending to do, because put yourself first, babe. And that's why I cut people off so fast and easy. You got one time to choose a man over me. That was another thing. You got one time to not respect my wishes. You got one time to cross my boundaries. You got one time now. And it's like, it's a good thing, but like, dang, how we gonna keep some friends? By the time summer come around, I don't know, we having no friends for summer. I've been cut them off all winter. They've been pissing me off all winter, all of them gone. Ever since I've been trying to choose my friends wisely, I don't have no tolerance. Like, I don't think twice. If you make me feel uncomfortable, I don't think twice. I'm sorry. I don't even think I think once. I just be deleting. Bye. Look for the red flags, and when you spot them, you better do something about them. Now we cutting into the good ones. Stay with your mammy as long as you need to. As long as your mental health can take. I'm gonna say that. I know TikTok and all these other stuff, all these other apps make it look so good. They make it look so good to live on your own and get the high rise with the floor ceiling windows. They make it look so good to just be in your own space. I mean, it is fun. I'm not gonna downplay it. It is fun. It's really nice to have your own space. I'm very grateful I love my own space. I never trade it for anything in the world. But If your parents are okay, if they alright with you, stay there. Stay there. Travel with your friends. You ain't even gotta be there that much. Girl, travel whenever your parents piss you out. Go book a flight. Get your friends together. Go book a flight. Go take a break. Go somewhere on the beach. Come back home. Reset. But let me tell you something. In this economy, it's cheaper to get along with your family. Okay, your mama yell at you, now you're on primaries.com. I bet them prices make you get off. Back in the day, it wasn't that bad. I had got me a little raggedy apartment. Rent was $705 every month. Rent was $705. No pet fee because I hid them. $705. Girl, if I could go back to some $705. Imagine that was only 2022. What was that, 3 years ago? With the money I'm making right now and my rent $705. Oh my God. Girl, shut up. I don't know what I'll be doing right now. I'll be somewhere in Jamaica letting these cheeks tan. Yeah, they pissing you off in the house. Somebody went in the refrigerator, drunk your Pepsi. And what? You finna move out by that? Girl, go get you another Pepsi. Your best option, go get you another Pepsi. Don't get on that apartments.com. I saved the best for last. Get a relationship with God. I know one fact. You are nothing. You will be nothing. My bad. You will be nothing without him. And that's something I can promise. You have every designer and you'll be empty. You have every car in your garage and you'll still be sad. You can have a private jet and depressed. You can have anything. But if he's not the center of your life, you have nothing. I know exactly how I used to feel when I did not know who he was and I was trying to do life without him. I cried every day. I cried 2021, 2022. I cried every day. I was the saddest thing walking. But I always had a smile. I'm still trying to check on my livers from the year 2022. From that year alone, I still need a little checkup on my liver. What is it? Your kidneys, your liver, kidney? I don't know. I need to make sure they all right from 2022 because I really outdid myself. You ain't gonna win without him. You ain't gonna win. You know how people always say that little saying, Jesus loves you, Jesus left you, Jesus love you. You know, when I was younger, you know, like, okay, cool. I don't really know that. So I'm going to go with Jacob, who makes me feel loved for 10 minutes. And that's just the lifestyle I'm gonna choose. That was my thing. Like, get a relationship with God as young as possible so you won't have to grow up thinking these men love you. They don't. Find out how much Jesus really loves you at an early age. So it's nothing these little boys can do out here for you. All that trying to get you in their bed. Jesus loves me. I don't need to feel loved by you for 5 minutes. Sorry, DeMarcus, but I'm not laying down with you. Jesus loves me more. I just wish I was a little poured into more, you know, biblical wise, so I could have walked the earth when I was 18, 19 with my head just a little bit more enlightened, with a little bit more knowledge than what I had, because I was definitely moving like I had zero. So if you're a young girl, you haven't entered your 20s yet, get to know him, girl. You need to feel that love first. So get to know the person who really loves you first. You know what I mean? I really do hope somebody left with some gems, baby, because Ava do be trying to help. Like, Ava's still going through life. I'm only 22, by the way. I'm still going through life, but I feel like I got something that can help y'all out. I ain't figured life out all the way. I'm not in my 30s. I'm nowhere near in my 30s. But I feel like this is some stuff that could help me position myself a little better before coming into my 20s. But we here. Experience is the best teacher, and it's okay. But yeah, that was it for this girl talk. We talked it up, baby. We really did. We talked it up. We talked it down. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying tuned. Y'all already know. Links is in what's going on? Links to my social medias will be in the description box. Head down below and follow me on all my social medias to keep up with me on a daily. Hit the subscribe button with the bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I make an upload. Drop down in the comments some things you wish you knew before entering year 20. I want to hear from everybody. Let me know, girl. Let me know, girl. I didn't touch on everything, so let me hear what y'all got to say in the comments. And your girl Ava is out. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video, right? Because you about to subscribe, right? Because you about to subscribe. Bye.